So here we are, 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. These great Thessalonians who inspired such a tremendous love from Paul the Apostle. For you remember, brethren, our labor and toil, for laboring night and day, that we might not be a burden to any of you, we preach to you the gospel of God. Now, how rare is this in today's society? We have so many churches, so many ministers, and rightfully they are supported by the offerings and the gifts of the ministry. But Paul said when he established the gospel, when he went into this area in Thessalonica, he gave himself freely. He went out and worked night and day so that he could preach the gospel in every spare hour that he had, so that he could give the good news to as many people as he could give it to without cost. Freely he gave because freely he received. I wish I could be as benevolent as Paul. You know, I try to give the gospel as freely, and it takes other people who support me as a missionary to reach out and give, and some can give back and many can't, but we give the gospel freely. And that's how Paul offered himself. You don't have to come into my church building. You don't have to cut the grass. You don't have to do anything. I'll give you the gospel. You know, a man was thrown out of a car on the side of a road here this afternoon. Literally, the car started smoking, slammed on its brakes and threw this guy out into the grass. And I looked up and he looked like he was dressed for work up at the casino. I went over to him. I said, "Can I help?" He said, "Let me make some phone calls." Took him into the air conditioning. He couldn't find anybody. I said, "I'll take you to work." So I drove him up to the casino, talked to him a little bit, dropped him off, said, "Hey, you'll probably, some people you work with know me. Just say the Think Doctor was there today. Have a great day. God bless you." He goes, "Can I give you $5 for gas?" I said, "No, don't worry about the $5. You just have a better day than the one you just had. Had a fight with his girlfriend or something. I don't know." But freely, we need to give this gospel. Freely, we need to reach out and say, God's got a great love for you. God has a great love for you. If you're that guy who got thrown out, I hope that you find me back on Facebook. God has a great love for you. You're welcome in my house. The Lord is with you. I love you because of great love Jesus Christ loved me. Be one of those people who just are loved. And be one of those people who will give the love of God and give the grace of God as much as you can without charge, laboring day and night. That's how God wants us to be, to serve this great good news that we have to other people as freely as possible.